Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, I'll show you how to do a Russian manicure with a gel refill, step by step. And I'm excited to share it with you. Whether you're a nail tech or a fan of nail transformations, this video is for you. Grab a coffee and let's dive in. The first step in any refill is removing the old gel. I always use a carbide drill bit, as it allows me to work efficiently without damaging the natural nail. Choosing the right bit matters. For quick removal, a ceramic or carbide bit with a crosscut or medium grit works best. If the nails are thin and sensitive, it's better to use a softer bit to avoid overheating. I carefully remove the product, leaving a thin layer as a base. This is important because it helps protect the natural nail and reduces the risk of overfiling. If you're working with a client who has had the product on longer than recommended, for example, 5+ weeks, be especially careful around areas where the gel is lifting. The old product might be brittle, and the natural nail could be weakened. Since this is a refill, we don't need to start from scratch. But I always like to refine the length and shape at this stage. Today, my client wants a slightly shorter length. If you're unsure about what shape suits a client best, consider their natural nail growth. Some shapes work better for stronger nail beds, while others are better for clients with weaker nails. Now, let's move on to cuticle prep. This step is important because it ensures clean application and prevents lifting. If the client has dry skin, you can apply a small amount of cuticle remover before pushing back the cuticle. This will make the process easier and more comfortable. I start by pushing back the cuticle using a metal pusher. I really like using a double-sided tool, as one side works like an orange wood stick, and the other helps clean off pterygium. Don't apply too much pressure. This is where the real magic happens, the Russian manicure technique. I use a flame bit with a sharp tip to work on all the hard-to-reach areas. The speed of the e-file matters. For cleaning the cuticle, it's best to use a speed of 15–20 RPM. If you're an experienced nail tech, I start from the center and work towards the left side. Then switch the e-file to reverse and work on the right side. Make sure you're working at the correct angle. The bit should be slightly tilted towards the nail, not perpendicular. This will reduce the risk of overfiling. After cleaning the cuticle, I gently buff the nail plate with a diamond bit to remove the natural shine and improve adhesion of the new product. If the nails are thin, don't overdo it. A few gentle strokes are enough. Once this is done, I take my straight-edged nippers and carefully cut the cuticle. I always cut the cuticle dry because it allows for a cleaner cut. If the skin is wet, it can be harder to work with and may result in uneven cuts. Now that the nails are clean, we prepare for the new gel application. Don't skip the dehydration step. Any moisture left on the nail can lead to lifting. I use a soft brush and a good degreaser. I apply a dehydrator, then a primer for better adhesion, and finally, a thin layer of elastic base coat. I don't use acidic primers. I always use a non-acid primer for all of my clients. Since this is a refill, we're not creating a completely new nail, but we are strengthening the structure. I use a regular gel brush to apply the gel and help distribute the material with a smaller brush. I apply a thin layer of gel, then place a small bead near the cuticle and gently pull it forward. I don't use the leveling technique. I don't need it. My goal is to strengthen the edge of the nail. Once the gel is cured, I refine the shape to achieve the perfect balance. Check the profile of the nail from the side. It should have a smooth transition, with no thick spots near the cuticle. I use a bit and a hand file to perfect the shape. Don't forget to file underneath the nails. This will give them a cleaner and more polished look. Now for the fun part, applying color. To ensure an even and thin layer, use the stretching technique. Apply the polish in 3 strokes. Starting from the center, I apply to thin layers and cure them in the lamp. The final touch, a matte top coat for a stylish effect. To prevent the matte finish from wearing off, choose top coats with a velvet texture. After curing, File the shape one more time and smooth out the natural nail from the inside. This is crucial to prevent lifting at the tip of the nail. I absolutely love how these nails turned out. They look fresh, natural, and elegant. What do you think? Do you prefer a glossy or matte finish? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.